guys. I hope you guys are having such a good Sunday. My name is Jordan, and I work here at Grace, but I'm so excited to bring you guys today this lesson about a mighty soldier of God's. And this mighty soldier's name is Joshua. Have you guys heard of Joshua before? Can you guys say Joshua with me? Can you guys just say hi to him? Say, hi, Joshua. Hi. So he said hi to you guys back. And so this is Joshua. And so Joshua was God's mighty soldier who was going to lead his people into the promised land of God. And so Joshua would march wherever God told him to go. And so Joshua, if God said to march here, Joshua would march over there. And if Joshua was here, or he said Joshua go there, Joshua would march over there. And so Joshua marched wherever God told him to go. He was always listening to God. So Joshua would march the people of Israel around together and wherever God told them to go. And this one time, God told Joshua to take the people to this town called Jericho. Can you guys say that with me? Can you guys say Jericho? Jericho. There you guys go. Good job. Jericho. And so it was this town that had some really, really big walls. Lots of people lived inside Jericho, but these people were wicked. Can you guys do this with me? They were wicked. They were bad people. They did really bad things. And God did not want Jericho to have wicked people living inside of it. So God decided to give this big town of Jericho full of tons of people over to Joshua and to God's chosen people, Israel. And so there was one problem though. There's one big problem in the way, and that was that there were some really big walls around Jericho, right? These are big walls. And so these walls were really big, and then they were really tall. And so can you guys do that with me? They're really big, and they're really tall, and they were brick walls. Can you guys do that with me? So they were big, tall, brick walls. Big, tall, brick walls. Good job. That's what the walls of Jericho were like. They were big, tall, brick walls. So since there were these big, tall brick walls, Joshua and the people of Israel had to figure out how to get these big walls down. And so they turned to God for help. The priests and then the people and Joshua and the people of Israel knew that they needed God. And so God knew that they needed help. And so God told Joshua what to do to get these walls down so that they could have the city. And so God told Joshua to march around the city for 7 days straight. He said, you and the people of Israel, with all of the priests, march around the city once every day for 6 days. And so it's a really big city. March around the city once a day for 6 days. And then on the 7th day, you're all going to march around the walls 7 times. And then at the end, while you're doing it, you're going to blow your horn. So can everyone blow? I want you to make a horn. We're going to go, ba, 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 ba. So that's your horn. And so we're going to march around the walls of Jericho 7 times and see if God brings the walls down. Are you ready? All right, ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now blow your horns. Ba, 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 ba. Crash. The walls came down. Like God answered. He did what he said he would do. And so the people marched around the city of Jericho 7 times, and the walls fell down. So God helped Joshua bring down the walls of Jericho. And so when we ask for God's help, God helps us. Can you guys say that with me? When we ask for God's help, God helps us. I hope you guys have such a good Sunday, and just remember that. When you ask God for help, God helps you. All right, for today's activity, what you're going to do is you're going to cut out these ears, and then you're going to use an X-Acto knife. And you're going to just cut along this dotted line with the X-Acto knife. And then you're going to make a headband out of whatever you got nearby. You can make a little headband. I made mine out of paper. And then you're just going to feed it through, and you're going to make these really cool ears. And so this is what the finished product looks like. But if you want more fun activities and more just songs of worship, you can go to visitgracechurch.com/kids. Hope you guys have such a good week, and we love you.